Fine day at the spa. So our week at spa has come and gone, and well, our iRating went from an 1171 to a 1200. It had gotten up to 1320, something like that in the middle, but then Saturday happened. Our safety rating also went from an A 2.21 to an A 1.78. Spa. Our times, just to get this out of the way, we started out with a 223 356 at the beginning of the week with our best race. We got that down to a 221 652 in a practice, 221 969 in a race. Fast guys were doing anywhere between, the fastest of the fast guys were 216s. Didn't see any of that in our races, but 219s, 220s I'd see on occasion, and when I watched the faster, higher splits, that's, was a lot more common. Yeah, this week is last week and this week have a few things have happened, like a lot of getting crashed out, especially on the last day. Saturdays have been particularly treacherous, so I don't know if I'm going to do Porsche Cup on Saturdays going forward. I'm going to have to kind of rethink that. We might try something different this Saturday. Yeah, it's a little frustrating. Two of the Saturday races that we did, we got crashed out of. So right at turn one, it's turn one's pretty treacherous, and people aren't careful. Bad things happen. Also, we did have a race on Saturday where we got pole because, you get knocked out of a race, you lose about 100 IR, that puts you in a lower split. 4 splits and you've been knocked down to bottom split, and I'm actually getting decent times. We got pole in one of our races, and with my stress levels being where they were, I got a false start. When the lights came up, I decided, oh, it's time to go, and I went, and yeah, it was too early and had a pit, and yeah, we took that time to after our stop and go penalty, just try and see if we could get around folks, finish the best we could. It went all right. I did win one race through somebody trying some shenanigans, and they had a black flag. I was in second position, and well, they were ahead of me on the track, and when we all crossed the lines after all the penalties were doled out, they were in 8th and I won. So yeah, it's been an interesting race. It's been an interesting week. I thought I had and for a lot of the week it was proving to be true, the ability to place well and make some gains throughout the week, but yeah, that got cut short a little bit. So I think one of the things I'm going to have to work on here, if I'm going to continue to do these Porsche Cup races, is just learning how to be safe around other drivers who aren't trying to be so. Just avoiding the dangers of other people, which, I think I've had to learn that lesson before, and I'm just going to have to reinforce what I've learned in the past. As far as how the standings shook out, this week in the fixed series, we ended up 183rd place, which puts us 20th overall in our division, 5 in that series. In the open series, we placed 98th this week, which puts us at 17th overall. So kind of dropping there as people's bye weeks start falling off, which is kind of what I expected to happen, but still placed pretty high, which I'm happy about. So overall, I'd say the big lessons from this week are continuations of the ones from last, where it's need to be on your toes, head on a swivel, looking out for crazy folks, and also maybe not doing Saturday races in this series. I don't know if there's another series that's better. We'll have to find out, and we'll do that going forward. One of the things that was suggested to me during a stream was maybe starting from the pits in order to learn overtaking better and just having a safer start, because like most of the accidents that we've been experiencing happen right at the beginning of the race, and until we get a high enough iRating to consistently get put in those higher splits, to just start from the pits and take it as an opportunity to practice overtaking, which I can certainly see the logic in that. And it's a skill. I'm not the best at overtaking. It is a skill that I need to work on. So that could be a solution for some of these Saturday shenanigan problems that we've been running into. I don't know. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna have to think somewhat long and hard on this. It's, like I said, the frustration is real, but on the other hand, it's also, I want to be able to see that I can do well and place well, and it's hard to reconcile that logic with wanting to place highly in the grid or field or what have you. So it wouldn't be for the purpose of just farming safety rating. It would just be self-preservation, being able to finish the race, that would be the reason for doing that. And then also, again, like I said, learning how to overtake better. I haven't made up my mind on that. The other thing is that it's also necessary to learn how to avoid some of the shenanigans that happen early on in races, and it's just sometimes like a fellow misses breaking point, or they're not aware of where everybody else is at the start. Lots of things that you can't necessarily fault people for, especially when it's a somewhat of a beginner series, especially in the lower splits. I don't know. Lessons are needing to be learned. In any case, next week will take us to Hockenheim, and that's another track that I've kind of feel like I've learned somewhat well. The last time we were there in the GT3s, I felt pretty good about it by the end of the week. So here's hoping that Hockenheim will go well for us. I don't know. It's completely... nothing is sure to me anymore. Like, I thought we were doing really well in the whole Spa thing, and yeah, and we were when we could finish a race, but yeah, the percentages of that happening were not quite as great as I'd like them to be. Anyhow, so that's on the up and coming. I also got a new wheelbase, and I'll be doing an unboxing video and some other videos related to setting that up and getting used to it. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see those and future progress reports. And yeah, thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you didn't, and head on over to twitch.tv/thepiltdownman to watch along live. We'll see you then. Bye. So this blah, 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 blah.